Hi, I'm Sandy Belcher. I'm the creator of Tutie, Cutie, Tutus. And today I'd like to show you 3 different styles of straps to put on your tutu dress. One way is the way I do my Cinderella dress. I use some just regular 1.5 inch double face satin ribbon, and I'll just feed it through the front, put it around, tie a bow in the back. The second way is like my peacock dress. I braid some tulle and glue it onto this, and then I'll crisscross it in the back and put buttons on the ends. And the other way, how I do a lot of my princess tutu dresses, like the Belle tutu dress, is use regular tulle for straps. So I'll do them three ways. So the first technique I like to show you is this one right here with the tulle straps. The supplies you'll need are some tulle of whatever colors you want. I'm using the pink and purple, and I'm using 2 strips of purple and 1 strip of pink. And you'll need some sharp scissors, hot glue gun, some measuring tape maybe, and something to glue in the center here to make it look nice. You don't have to, but I made this little flower here. It's like a Hawaiian flower thing. And I just glued 4 pieces together, different colors, and then I just glued a little gem right there, and then I'm just going to glue it on like that. And that's all the supplies you'll need for that. The first thing you'll need to do is, I measured out, I think, let's see, 40 inches long, or 43 inches long. But measure one out, cut it, and then take your other color or whatever and just match it up and keep cutting 3 pieces. You can use more if you want to cover up the chest a little better. A lot of people don't like how this shows through, so. But what I did, find the very center. The way I do that is, when this isn't on a base here, oh, you need a base. I forgot to say that. You need something to put it on. Just to stretch it out a bit. This is probably a little too big for my daughter, this base here, but I can kind of judge where it needs to go and stuff. This is like a shape of most kids. I'll hold one up like this. Let's see. Find the crease in the back and make it kind of centered. And wherever the center is, I went down, let's see, 2. I went into the 3rd, okay, yeah, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Here's the middle right here. So I'm just gonna, you take your 3 pieces of tulle, you're gonna stick it through right there and come out right there. So I did that, see, I weave it through. And then I'm gonna try to keep the pink tulle in the middle. You make sure, put it in there, make sure the 2 ends match up even when you hold it up. After you get that right, I'm counting over, let's see. So I want to stick it right here. Go through that way. Don't get it really tight. Leave a little slack. And then to make it look kind of nice, what I'm going to do is glue that right there. So get the hot glue. I'm just going to stick some right here. Right there. Now just press kind of firmly right there. I probably used too much glue because that's kind of showing through there. It's not real bad though. I used too much glue. So you got your straps here. Now I'll go through the back. I'll probably just put it on the third hole right there. Not too close to the top, but pull through. Make sure it's shown on the screen. Okay. Now, my guess is about this much slack for my daughter, but what you can do is either do both sides, leave enough slack to tie like a bow, or right here, so you can, let's see, stick maybe leave one there, and then above that hole, stick it through there. These 2 pieces. Ideally, 4 pieces would be good. Make sure that's all straight. I'll pull it through like this. And then use some slack. And now you can just tie it around like that. Keep it snug. There, make a little bow. I don't know if that looks really good, but you could also just sew, if you know what length you need, what size you can put on your daughter or whatever, and you could sew like a button on, that way you can just button the back, little button. Do the other side the same way. Okay, so I did both sides here. It makes it look really cute. Little princess poof. Then all I'm gonna do is so it doesn't slip around and make it look pretty. Just stick some glue on the back of either your gem or whatever you're gonna put on there. And make sure it's in the center. And just press. Hold for a while. And there you go. So makes it pretty. Now I'll show you the next way. Okay, so the second way I like to show you is using the 1.5 inch satin ribbon, double faced. Obviously we'll need a crochet headband top thing, then some sharp scissors, a hot glue gun, a little rhinestone to put in the front. You don't have to, but I recommend it. Makes it look nice. And you'll need a lighter. So, first thing I do, I'm gonna leave it on the roll and find the center. It's right here. And I'm going to stick the ribbon from the front in, come back through here. I want it kind of long in the back, so because I'm gonna go through here and then put it up around here and leave some hanging so it'll make a pretty bow. So I don't know how many inches exactly it's going to be, how long. But let's see, that should be enough. I'll leave about that much. Yeah, okay. So go ahead, push that back. Make the other side the same length as this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my gem on so that it holds the ribbon in place. Get your hot glue gun. Stick some glue in the middle. Quickly put it on before it hardens. Press firmly. Make sure it's straight. And there you have that. Now, fourth hole, count 1, 2, 3, 4. Go through that hole there. Through. Rearrange it like that so it looks nice. And now, what I'll do here is the hole beside that hole you could just put it through. Put it back through this hole here beside it. Twist it up there. Now, okay. What I do, see how it looks nice like that? Just stick a little glue, not much, because it will kind of show through a bit. Stick a little glue inside there. Be fast. And press it like that. See? That looks nice. And then just do this other side the same as that way. So I finished that. Looks really cute. This is probably my favorite way of doing this. You got these two back here. And just find like, just right here would be good. Second hole here. And just feed your ribbon through that. Okay, so after you put it on your little girl, you can just tie it or whatever. Yeah. What I'll do for the ends here, See, as you tie a bow, one side will end up longer than the other. I'll trim the excess off. But one thing I like to do, take the end here, you fold it in half. Which two in. Take your scissors, corner it like that. Cut it. You got a nice little pretty thing going on there. The other side. Now you're going to take your lighter. I like to make these almost as long as a dress sometimes so it just hangs down. It's really pretty. But you don't have to. I get my ribbon at theribbonretreat.com. They got nice ribbon, a lot to choose from. And they have the double faced. When I go to like other stores, I hardly find double faced satin ribbon. So I love getting ribbon from there. So that's it for that. I think that's really pretty. Third way of doing straps is the braided straps. And I'm using 7/8 of an inch double face satin ribbon. And I measured out 23 and a half inches probably. It's going to be for 4T. You'll need a crochet headband, some felt, a lighter, two buttons. I like to use these buttons, but I don't have any more of those. Some sharp scissors. And a hot glue gun. So measure this 23 and a half inches if you're doing around a 4T, 3T. And seal your edges so they don't fray. Cut straight across. And take your tulle. You need 3 strips of tulle that measures about 24 or 25 inches long. And take the 3 strips and tie a knot at the end to keep it together. And then what I do is I put it under my chin and then I just braid along. And when you get to the end, make another knot. So after you've done that, so take your braided tulle and leave the knot hanging off there. Take your glue gun and put, whoa. Now don't glue right at the end, because that's where you got to sew your button, and the needle is really hard to put through this glue. So I'm going to start about here and put just a little strip like that and quickly press that on there. Do a little at a time. Strip there. I like to bend it that way a bit because it'll curl up. So keep doing that. See how it's curling up? But it don't matter. It'll rest on there, alright, when it's on the little girl. Whoops. Okay, so I'm gonna go all the way to the end. And now what you'll do is take a button and put it where you like. I'll put it right there at the end. And from the back, I'll put like 3 knots at the end to make it a big knot at the end. So just sew your button on. So at the end of sewing this button here, just do a little knot. Do 2 knots. Oops. It's a little hard to do. There, I think I got it. And sew your other button on. And then after you do all that, go ahead and hold that over there and then cut. Make sure you don't cut the thread from the button. Just cut that knot off there. And see? It's a nice button. Now if this is hanging off like that, some of your tool, put a little glue right there and just press it in like that. The other side's fine. Okay. Now since that looks kind of iffy to me, like it's gonna not last, I'll take some felt and I'll cut a little square or whatever to fit the ribbon. This will make it more comfortable for the little girl too, because that might be itchy. So just take this, stick a little glue around there, press that on. I really want to use purple, but it's okay. I don't have any purple felt right now. So stick some glue on there. And do the other side just like that. So I got all this finished. I got both buttons on here. Now, make sure you don't get a button that is way too big for these holes. I made that mistake before and messed up. Or a button that's too little, because it'll just fall right through. So just find the very center of the crochet top, and I'm going to use this right here, not the top, but right there. Just stick your button through there in the whole strap. Put it back through here. Even, whatever, on both. It's more on this side. So that's about right. Now, you could glue that if you wanted to. But I'm just going to leave it like that in case, you know, need adjusting or whatever. You can clip a flower or whatever on there. Now, I like to, you could do it, I guess, like this if you wanted to. But I'm going to crisscross it. So I'll find, I guess, let's see. 1, 2, maybe the second hole. You can put it wherever you feel it needs to be. So I got one button there. See, that's really cute. And let's see. I think it's about right here. Second hole on each side. And there you go. It's crisscross at the back. Another way you could do if you didn't want it in the center here, you could get one piece, put a button here, put it around, and put another button. So you have two straps. And that's it for that. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope they are helpful to you. If you got any questions, just put in a comment. Or any video suggestions, let me know. Like and subscribe. And visit my Etsy shop and type in search Tutie, Cutie, Tutus. I'll put the link in the description to visit my shop if you would like to. Thank you.